Hello and welcome to a quick overview or walkthrough through Zoho Recruit, the online applicant and recruiting application from Zoho. Okay, this is a demo account, so we're just going to go through the modules which are represented by the tabs across the top of the app. There are, however, a couple of add-ins here that we won't talk about or demo in this video. That these are on the paid system. Such as the Outlook integration, the resume parser, and so on. However, the free and the basic Zoho Recruit app is a very powerful application, and you can use it basically to accept applicants for positions, interview them, and update their status and track status regarding the interview results. You can also integrate that onto a calendar so everyone knows what's happening and so on. And finally, there are a bunch of reports that will show you the statistics for your applications or your applicants and all the other kind of stuff that you need to know. Alright, so dashboard, as it says. So here's the dashboard of the logged in user, and it will show the recent activities for that specific user, active job openings. These are just some dummy data that have been entered in for the purpose of the video, and also the events that this user is concerned with. Okay, so this is the dashboard that the user would see, and of course you can have as many users as you so wish. So we can start with the job openings. Okay, so on here we might have the, for example, all job openings or hot job openings and so on. And as you scroll down, you can actually see the job opening, check out the details, and who's been interviewed for that position, okay, and whether it's still in progress and so on. And here are the job details. Okay, so the skill set, salary range, and so on. You can add custom fields to this module, so you can put in the fields that match your business requirements. Okay, so those are the existing job openings. So you go in progress, on hold, cancelled, waiting for approval. Various stages of job opening status here, so they're represented on a chart over here. So again, those can be customized to match your business. So to add a new one, opening, and here is where you can key in the information. So we've got number of positions, the status, as we just mentioned, where the job is, and so on. So we've got all the skill set, work experience. So all of these fields, again, you can change to match your business. I'm not going to enter the data right now. We've got quite a lot of stuff in the demo. So moving over from job openings, we've got candidates. Okay, so the candidates would be listed down here. Okay, and you can click a candidate, and then you can see the candidate information. Click more. Here you've got their information about their background, their experience, and so on. Here you've got the emails that may have been sent to them and the events that have happened with that specific candidate. You can also have the resume of that candidate. Now that could have been passed into the system with a resume parsing add-on. Okay, so you can email or attach resumes, and it will fill in the information in the fields based on the resume content. Okay, this does require a standardized resume format. Okay, so you might have a resume that looks something like this. Okay, that can be attached to the applicant or the candidate themselves. And here you've got their history, activities, emails, and events. Okay, now over on the right hand side, you've got information that is related to them. I can scroll through each of the candidates. So and the information on the right side will refresh according to the candidate. Okay, so if I were to go back to James Smith, here are the positions and associated job openings related to that candidate's application. over here I've got the interviews. Okay, so there may be an interview scheduled coming up in this current week. So status is upcoming. I can also have completed, or I can have pending. Okay, so the data will change according to the status of the interview. So if I were to click this, I can go back to the applicant and have a look at his information. At that stage, this is the interview tomorrow 9 AM. I can make a recommendation, I can reschedule it, or I can cancel it. Okay, so actually the interviews will then translate across into the calendar. I'm going to skip the emails. The emails is another add-on. There are none, but the emails can be consolidated. You can even actually have your, for example, HR at or jobs at, recruitment at email consolidated to within Zoho Recruit. Okay, so that's a very useful function. You can also track all of the emails that are coming in to your centralized recruitment email address and track it from one location. So the calendar then will actually show the interviews that you have set up in the previous module over here. So you can see that interview tomorrow at 9 AM is scheduled and will show on the interview calendar. Okay, that actually will also synchronize to your standard Zoho calendar that you can use on mobile devices, so that's quite nice. And you can use this then to rearrange. So if I were to change this interview, reschedule it, this time I want it for 11 o'clock. So it gets scheduled in the calendar as well. Okay, so that's instant and automatic. So now you see the interview is scheduled for 11 AM, not 9 AM. Okay, moving across here then. So we've got the clients, contacts, reports and settings. Okay, so just something to bear in mind before we leave this screen is that this is not only just for the one user that's logged in. This will show for each one of your HR users, so you can see who's being interviewed by which HR personnel. I think that's quite important to bear in mind. So it's a very good calendaring system. So moving across then, we've got the clients. The clients represent the companies that are posting a position. So you would have, within that company, you can have your client contacts. Okay, so a couple of dummy contacts within the actual client companies. Okay, so that's similar to CRM relationship where you have an account with contacts. Here you have clients and then client contacts. Users, that is related to the HR and admin users, i.e. your personnel within Zoho Recruit. And the reports module is very extensive. This actually integrates Zoho Reports, which is on its own is a very powerful business intelligence application, and it will integrate Zoho Reports into Zoho Recruit and enable you to create all manner of very powerful reports and charts. So you can, for example, candidate source. And this would be based, of course, on the information that you capture in that specific form. Okay, so you might have candidate status. Okay, so this is just a standard bar chart here. So you may want to change that to a pie chart, and you can do so. You can drill down, so that gives you the actual data in the grid, and so on. And there's a whole bunch of other charts that you can use. Okay, so scatter diagram, and I can click the points and see the actual information. So Zoho Reports is a very useful online reporting tool, online BI, business intelligence tool, that's actually integrated into Zoho Recruit, allowing you to use these standard reports, but also build as many charts and dashboards and so on that you like. For example, we've got here job opening status, interviews by sources, interviews by users, interview by source, offers made, number of candidates hired, and all kind of statistics like that that can help you improve the recruitment process. Okay, and that is a brief summary of an otherwise very large and very powerful application, Zoho Recruit, the online applicant recruitment application from Zoho. Thanks very much.